All right, in 2 days from now, autumn has arrived. Keeping with the mushroom theme, we're gonna do a shiitake mushroom, acorn squash, braised short ribs of beef stew with Brussels sprouts, some garlic, some fresh thyme. I have to show you how to take care of this. It's hard, acorn squash. You see it all the time. It's in a basket of other pumpkins and such. The inside is a light yellow flesh. It's very mild, sort of like butternut squash, not as sweet. Anyway, we're gonna cut this in half and we're gonna roast it. Ta-da! Acorn squash. That's because it's shaped like an acorn, obviously. We're gonna take the seeds out with a spoon, and then we're gonna wrap it in aluminum foil, and we're gonna roast it, bake it in the oven. Little salt, pepper, a little bit. Scoop of butter. As this roasts, it's gonna render the juice. It's a very wet vegetable. So we're gonna wrap it up tight, like a nice little Christmas package. And you wanna put the bowl part of it up, or else you're gonna have all of the squash juice all over your oven. So we're gonna roast these for about 15, 20 minutes in a 400-degree oven. Let's get ready to fall behind. All right, let's make our stew. First, I'm going to fabricate my shiitake mushroom. I'm just gonna pull the stem off because the stems are a bit woody, but they're full of flavor. So use them for a stock or something. Use them. I'm gonna make big diced chunks because we are making a stew and I want you to know it's in there. Brussels sprouts, we're gonna cut those in quarters. I had already taken the liberty to blanch them. I cooked them in salted water for about 5 minutes. That's what blanching means, so that we soften them up. All right, let's get our pan hot. Some oil. Our mushroom. Now I'm gonna add the Brussels sprouts because I want to put a little color on them. More color, more flavor. Especially when we're doing a beef stew, because the beef and its juices already have big flavors going on. So we want everybody to know the difference in the ingredients that are inside our stew. Put them face down so we get some color on the flat side. And then I'm gonna add some onions and garlic. And I kind of cheated. I already cooked the short ribs, but if you check out my video, you can learn how to make your own short ribs and you can cheat along with me. So now we're gonna add salt and pepper because we want to bleed the onions, the mushrooms, the Brussels sprouts. We're gonna hit it with some fresh thyme. Give that a nice stir. Let's check on our squash. So, oh, look at all these little bundles of loveliness. Nice and soft, tender. That's what we're looking for. Now we're gonna add our beef and the juice that we braised the beef in. Just kind of break up the beef a little bit, see how finger tender it is. That's after 4 hours of cooking. That's what you're looking for. And then we're gonna hit it with the juice. We're gonna turn this down and simmer it. Simmer, simmer, simmer. While we're doing that, we're gonna take our squash and we're gonna dice in our hand without going through, because you don't wanna cut yourself. So that was the dice. See, we got nice dices. That way you know what we're doing here. You know what vegetables we're using. And then with this one, we're just gonna scoop out a little bit because I want to use this as the bowl. We scoop out a little bit. Let that all simmer together. And we're gonna use this as our bowl, inside the bowl. Put some greens in there so it stays upright and it doesn't move. And now we're gonna spoon our stew into our squash bowl. Squash bowl. Smell that, camera dude? Get all that good stuff. Meat, the mushrooms, the squash, the Brussels sprouts. And then we put a little bit more flowing out of the squash bowl. A followable orgasm. And then we're gonna get all that juice. And here we have it, boys and girls. In 2 days from now, this could be dinner. Happy autumn, happy fall.